Okay, so let's unpack this common Acumatica problem that a lot of consultants run into. You've carefully set up all your sales orders and shipments for a client, even added all those important notes to the records, but then when it comes time to print the reports, uh, the notes have vanished.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. You would think that the notes would just carry over, but sometimes Acumatica doesn't always work as you'd expect.
Exactly. This isn't just theoretical. There's actually a consultant named Dematic from Tiana Solutions, and she's got like over 3 years of experience working in ERP and has tackled like hundreds of unique Acumatica scenarios. But even SCG got stumped by this.
Yeah, it really shows how even someone with a lot of experience can benefit from diving deep and really understanding these little nuances of Acumatica.
So, okay, let's walk through this. Dumeba's working with these sales orders and shipments, adding in all these notes, making sure that they'll be there when the client needs to see the report. But when she goes to print them, poof, gone.
Yeah, and that's where the problem begins. Missing information just causes confusion for the client, lack of clarity, maybe even errors later on.
Yeah, like a big game of telephone where crucial details just get dropped.
Exactly. And so Deba realized she needed to figure this out. She opens up those reports in Acumatica's Report Designer. That's where you can customize how the reports are structured.
Okay, so going under the hood.
Yeah. She had a feeling the report itself just wasn't configured to even look for and include the notes.
Huh. So what did she do to fix it? Did she have to like rebuild the whole report from scratch?
Well, the fix is actually pretty simple once she figured out the problem. All she had to do was add the notes table to the report schema. This tells the report where to even find that extra information.
Okay, so now instead of ignoring the notes, the report is going to look for them.
Exactly. And then she had to link that notes table to the correct order or shipment table. So that way the report understands which notes go with which record.
So now we've told the report where to look for those notes and also which records they belong to. What's the last step?
Well, the last thing is just to add in the specific note fields that she wants to see to the report layout.
So what's the big takeaway here for our fellow Acumatica consultants?
Well, I think the biggest thing is to really understand how Acumatica's reporting engine is structured. Don't just rely on those default reports. Take the time to learn how to customize them in the report designer.
Because sometimes those default reports just aren't going to cut it for what your client actually needs.
Exactly. And, if you ever get stuck, don't be afraid to reach out for help. There's a ton of resources available online, including like Acumatica's own documentation and their community forums.
And of course, there's always expert consulting firms like Tiana Solutions.
Yeah.
With people like Deba who live and breathe Acumatica. They've pretty much seen it all and can help you get through those tricky situations.
Yeah, absolutely. Whether it's a reporting issue or a complex integration or just like general optimization of your Acumatica implementation, there's no shame in calling in the experts.
It's kind of like having a mechanic on speed dial for your Acumatica system.
Yeah.
So next time you run into a tough Acumatica problem, remember Deba and give Tiana Solutions a call at 678-910-2774. They might just have the solution you need. Keep on diving deep.